any legal problem at a separate...
We wish the Philadelphia 76ers the best of luck as they take on the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Championship tonight at 7:30, right here on Channel 48.
Yes, it was a coincidence, wasn't it? But, of course, you always have your business meetings at Lorraine's. I mean, where else?
And just what was your business? A very impressive company you had, chief of police.
Yes, I was just doing my bit for the boys in the service, you know. No, really, Derek has been mad about me for years, so I let him take me out to lunch at some really expensive place once in a while.
Oh, yeah? And just how often is every once in a while?
Sky is just a friend.
Is that what you told him about me?
Do you realize how many parking tickets I get every year? I need a friend in the police department, and you sound jealous.
Well, let me put it this way. What would you say if I asked you not to lunch with Derek Mallory any longer?
You mean never?
What would you say if I asked you not to have anything to do with him at all?
Well, what about all my parking tickets?
I'll pay your parking tickets.
Well, that's not the kind of question that a lady can answer on the telephone.
Well, suppose I stop by and put the question to you in person.
Well, I don't know how I would answer, but why don't you come over and see?
Stay where you are. I'll be there in half an hour.
Okay.
A vintage bottle for tonight, and only for $3.98. Hey, what is it?
What is what?
Oh, what happened to that good mood you were in a little while ago? What changed?
Judy Travis was here.
Why would that depress you?
It's what she told me. Would you believe that Sky wants to make Judy Travis his new dancing star?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Coast Soap, the refreshing soap that brings you back to life. Coast Deodorant Soap, the eye-opener. And by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Hey, what is this, Rosie's library?
Oh, exam week starting, Rosie.
And term paper time. Gotta work fast.
Oops.
Want to see something that really works fast? Bounty starts working before I start wiping.
Hey, look at Bounty go.
And a faster start means a faster finish.
Boy, that's fast.
Come on, Rosie. Wouldn't any towel work as fast?
Miss Law student has to see evidence.
Exhibit A, coming up. Come on. Let's put Bounty and a top challenger to the test. A top challenger here, Bounty here.
Look how fast Bounty starts working.
Right. Bounty starts faster.
So you finish faster.
Amazing. But is Bounty strong, too?
Watch this. Exhibit B. Okay, Tom, put that sugar here.
Boy, that's strong. You convinced me, Rosie.
Bounty passes every test.
Tests?
Bounty's the quicker picker-upper. Starts faster, so you finish faster.
Babysitting means sitting.
Oh, come on, Grandma.
Lillian Kimmel is pooped. She needs Coast Deodorant Soap, the eye-opener. No other soap refreshes like Coast with its exhilarating scent. No soap has bubblier lather. Coast brings you back to life.
That's what we call cut and rub.
Bring yourself back to life with Coast, the eye-opener.
What is the matter with you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kincaid. I'm a little nervous, I guess.
You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Maybe that's why I'm nervous?
Haven't you ever worked in a hospital before?
Sure I have. Sure. But Not in this kind of place.
What is this kind of place?
Well, you know, this is a very small private hospital. Hey, do you know they only have a few patients here?
Well, don't feel sorry for Dr. Bryson. All he needs are a few patients, and he does very well indeed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, be careful, you idiot.
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me right now.
I can tell you what it is. It's clumsy stupidity, that's what it is. What's the last hospital you worked in, the Three Stooges Memorial?
I said I was sorry. Maybe I'm so nervous because all the patients walk around this joint with bandages on their face.
Well, I don't like that very much either. I'd give a great deal to get away from here. In fact, I will give a great deal. What did you say your name was?
Richie Johnson.
Tell you what I'm going to do for you, Richie. I'm going to take a walk. That's right. I'm going to take a walk around the grounds so that you can clean up this place without having to look at one of Dr. Bryson's bandaged people.
No, look, you don't have to do that. I didn't mean to insult you.
Just don't break anything.
Don't worry, Kincaid. I want to get out of this place just as much as you do.
This room's a great improvement, Mrs. Carr. You are really moving up in the world.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, this is one of the real luxury rooms in this joint.
Oh, I don't know if I'd call it luxury.
I'm surprised. No kidding, I'm, real surprised. No, I'm not. I think I know why you raided this room. You want to hear my theory?
No, I don't think so.
I think you made a little deal with the doc. Am I right? Ah, yeah, sure I am. That's what this is all about. You figured if you couldn't beat him, you might as well join him.
What are you talking about?
You did make a deal, didn't you? You're collecting some of Gideon's fee.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
All right. Well, then maybe, just maybe it's something more personal that got you in here. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I've seen the way the doc looks at you, Mrs. Carr.
Sharky, would you please leave?
Yeah, and there's one thing that I know for sure. That wife of his doesn't mean a damn thing to him. They're as cold as ice with each other. It's strictly business. So the guy wants a little romance, right?
Will you please get out of here?
No, you don't want me to get out of here. Because if I get out of here, I gotta put the bandages back on.
No.
And you know you don't look as pretty with the bandages as you do without them. And you know something? Put on a little makeup, rouge, stuff like that. You'd be a real knockout. And then that old witch, Mrs. Bunsen, she won't say...
I wouldn't have to wear any bandages whether you're here or not.
That's right, he did. My mistake. I really gotta hand it to you, though, Mrs. Carr. You really worked a miracle around here.
Oh, if I could work a miracle, I'd wave my hand and this place would disappear.
You made a terrific impression on the doctor. But if I were you, Mrs. Carr, I'd be very careful. I mean, if Beth Bryson found out why the doc put you in this fancy room, cut out the bandages and the sedatives and all that stuff.
I am sure that Mrs. Bryson knows all about it.
Yes, but I'm sure Mrs. Bryson doesn't know that her husband has a crush on you.
Will you get out of here?
And I'm sure she doesn't know that things are getting a little out of hand. He wants you so bad.
If you don't go,
If I don't go, you'll what?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. I was just seeing to the patient.
Well, no one asked you to do that. Get out.
Oh, that's right, I will. You enjoy your new room, Mrs. Carr.
Was he bothering you?
Oh, you won't bother me.
Is that a new Five Alive flavor?
Five Alive Fruit Punch.
What makes it so refreshing?
Well, speaking for the Smiths, it's the grape and apple, right?
And also speaking, it's the lemon and cherry, right?
It's new 5 Alive Fruit Punch. 60% real juice from 5 delicious fruits. Is it the apple, grape, lemon, cherry, or pineapple that makes it so refreshing?
We think it's the pineapple, the grape.
Snow Crop 5 Alive, the all-natural refresher. Now in 2 delicious flavors.
Forget it. I'm not going through with it.
It's only hairspray.
I refuse to use stiff, sticky hairspray.
But this is Miss Breck. It's feather light. Bet it'll change your mind.
Miss Breck weighs less on your hair than this feather. Its feather light holds right.
Hey, my hair's so touchable. Think hairsprays feel stiff and sticky? Bet Miss Breck will change your mind. The right one always changes your mind.
Miss Breck pump or aerosol. Its feather light holds right. Now 12-ounce economy size aerosol too.
Sydney's Tavern.
Who is this? Is this Sid?
That's right. Who's this?
Oh, this is Draper. I mean, it's June's husband. Is she there?
Well, no. As a matter of fact, she's in the kitchen at the moment. But if it's really important, I suppose I can get her to the phone. It'll take a couple of minutes.
No. Look, I don't have time to wait. Look, do me a favor. Tell her that I called and that, well, that I'm coming over tonight like I planned and that everything is okay, not to worry.
Everything's okay, and you'll be here tonight. Have I got it right?
Yeah, that's it. And also tell her that theory that we had... never mind, I gotta go.
Every time I see you, you're on the phone. What gives?
Call her my stockbroker.
Hey, that's a good one. I'll remember that.
You know, I really blew it with Mr. Kincaid. I got nervous. I dropped some things. He got angry and went out for a walk.
Hey, I warned you about that guy. He's a real pain in the you-know-what. You should hear when I drive him into town, he just sits in the back seat and Hey, speaking about town, did you change your mind about my offer?
What offer?
You know, about me taking your night off tonight. Come on, 20 bucks. How about it?
Now, look, Sharky, I've only been here a little while, but after what's been happening, believe me, I need some time off.
Yeah, but there's going to be one foxy-looking lady who's going to be very disappointed if I don't show up tonight.
And what about me? Huh? Maybe it's my turn to try out the local stuff here.
Well, there ain't that much there.
Yeah, I thought so. It certainly can't be as good as Monticello.
It ain't that bad either. Hey, I got some pictures. Take a look. Number 1. You gotta look at her from the shoulders down.
Yeah.
Okay, she worked at Sandy's as a car hop, but she married the boss. Big guy. Forget about her. This is Ginger. She's my former girlfriend. She used to work at Sid's Tavern, but she got canned. Her loss, my gain. I told you about the chick who works there now, huh? Yeah.
You got any more?
No.
How about a picture of that the chick back at the hospital?
Oh, you mean at the Hathaway Pavilion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a picture of her.
Let me see.
I'll show it to you later. Come on. Feather's on the warpath. I gotta get going. You too. Woo!
Sydney's Tavern.
What did you say?
I said this is Sydney's Tavern.
Oh, can you tell me where that is?
It's where it's always been, honey. On the corner of Orchid and Main, East Meadows.
East Meadows. Could you tell me if there's someone there named April?
April? You mean like April in Vermont?
April Scott.
Well, Scott's a pretty common name, honey. Let me see. The only Scott I can think of in East Meadows is Matilda Scott, only she's in the old folks' home now. but wait a minute. I got a waitress named June. I guess that's the wrong month, though, huh?
Yeah, it couldn't be the same person, but thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Who could it be? This is the number April gave Mrs. Timmons. She gave it to Draper.
What would April be doing in East Meadows under a different name? Could it be that she has a rendezvous out there? Maybe April has a lover.
Remember me?
Uh-huh. You're that husband who works late.
Cold fried chicken. Too bad you can't fry it again.
Hey, hand me my Crisco oil.
You wouldn't.
It was your idea.
It'll soak up more oil. Won't it taste greasy?
Think positive.
No greasy taste.
Even fried twice. Crisco oil's great.
Well, it was my idea.
Huh?
Why do Crisco oil foods taste great?
No greasy taste.
And Crisco oil has no cholesterol.
I smell flowers.
New dishwashing liquid.
Oh, fresh. But for that grease, you'll need Dawn.
Wrong. New fresh scent Dawn.
Watch. Half a cup of grease added to dishwater. Dawn breaks up grease, surrounds it, takes grease out of your way, helps keep it from settling back.
Dishes don't feel greasy.
Or my hands.
No flowers, huh?
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
And now, it smells even better.
Could you make a food stain that's too tough for any cleanser?
Yes.
Comet challenges Sherrod Williams' cleanser to clean the worst stain she can think up. First, she rubbed in blueberries. Then, hot tea.
There's no way that stain's gonna come out.
She added grease and pot marks.
Let's compare your cleanser to Comet.
It's incredible. I can't believe it. The Comet got the sink really clean. I'm really impressed. I didn't think it would do it. There's no comparison. Comet is definitely better.
Comet with Chloridol cleans tougher stains better.
You know, you're a lovely woman, Mrs. Carr. That's not mere flattery. I pride myself on having a rather special eye for beauty. You might call it a professional attribute.
I feel anything but beautiful, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had thought you'd feel better once you moved into your new surroundings.
Now, this really makes very little difference.
Oh, well, I do think you're looking better. You were rather pale before, but you have some color in your face now. And it's a lovely face. The bone structure. Oh, it's really quite exquisite.
I'm glad you approve.
You see, I know perfectly well that superficial beauty can be manufactured. I've done it myself many times. Created that kind of surface beauty that never really seems to glow. Because it's no more genuine than a painting or a photograph. But your kind of beauty.
Doctor, you're giving me a consultation. Are you forgetting why I'm here?
Now, it's the eyes, of course. You see, the eyes are the one particular part of the physiognomy that no cosmetic surgeon can ever change. Oh, we can reduce puffiness and remove crow's feet. Change those superficial areas around the eyes. The eyes themselves? Never. They always retain that inner beauty. Or ugliness, for that matter. In your case, beauty.
Dr. Bryson, are you in there?
Yes?
Is that her room?
I beg your pardon?
Is that the room of that woman?
Oh, yes, yes. I moved Mrs. Carr in there.
Why? Why was she?
No, because I have a new patient, a charity case, a Miss Cora Allen.
You're taking very good care of the lady, aren't you? May I ask why?
Well, I see nothing wrong in trying to make her comfortable. God knows her situation is uncomfortable enough as it is.
Not half as uncomfortable as she's making us. For God's sake, Bryson, don't you realize the kind of threat that woman represents?
She is no direct threat to you.
The hell she isn't. I don't know why I even listened to that argument, when it's obvious that she's just as dangerous to me as she is to you. I'm telling you, Bryson, it's time to use your head and get rid of her.
Wait a minute. Why do men always think that they can make everything right with just a few kisses?
Oh, and what is it that I have to make right?
Well, I've been thinking about our little phone conversation earlier today, and it makes me angry because why should I stop seeing Derek Mallory for no reason at all?
Raven, you know that there is a very good reason.
Oh, because you stopped seeing Martine? That's no reason. And I seem to recall that not too long ago I was considered your, side dish. I don't even know what I am to you now.
Raven, give us a chance.
If I stop seeing Derek Mallory, does that mean that you'll stop seeing other women?
Well, yeah, sure. I'll stop seeing other women. I'm lying, of course.
I told you to stop it!
Raven, come on!
Don't think that you can use that disarming candor stuff with me because it won't work. I do not play the same game as Martine.
No. What game is that?
She let you get away with whatever you wanted, and I just won't do it.
What do you think our relationship was like? I'll tell you something very interesting about our relationship.
Oh, please do.
I asked Martine to marry me once. A long time ago. She wouldn't accept.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, before we came to Monticello. She said no. She would never marry me. That's a switch, isn't it? So what do you think about that?
I don't think Sky Whitney ever has one motive for what he does. And I think this deal with Jody is booby-trapped.
I think he's trying to hurt us indirectly.
So do I. He's gonna try to steal Jody away, if only to prove that he can do it.
Yes, for revenge.
Mm-hmm. But the person who's gonna get hurt the most is Jody. He's gonna raise her hopes and then dash them right away again.
I know. What shall we do?
Well, there's only one thing we can do. We've got to talk her out of it.
But can we?
I don't know. There's that contract that Jody signed with me. Now, it's not legal, maybe, but she still feels very strongly about it.
And what does it say?
Well, I agreed to give her free lessons and free studio time in exchange for guiding her career.
Yes, Gavin, but contracts usually don't mean anything.
That's too bad. I wanted to sign you to one.
As a manager?
A wedding contract. Well, why not? It would be legal. I'd be able to show the world how I really feel about you, how we care about each other. What's the matter?
I don't think it's the right time to speak about contracts now.
Why not? I don't intend to lose you again, Martine, and if we feel the same way about each other, why shouldn't we get married?
Gavin, I love you, but please, let's leave things the way they are, okay?
Just sprung a leak, make a fuss, and the next time give him a Dixie printed plate. It won't soak through.
Dixie helps you do more for the people you care for.
When it's lunch on the run, don't you miss out on the fun. Give him Dixie printed plates, the prettiest plates you'll never wash.
Dixie helps you do more
for the people you care for.
Tonight at 7, Fred tries to teach Lamont a lesson in gambling on Sanford & Son. Then at 10:30, a white ghost horse frightens a young girl in echo of a distant scream on Night Gallery on Channel 48.
Found a picture.
You mean of the woman in the mental hospital?
Yeah, she gave it to me as a souvenir. Some guys collect baseball cards.
All right. Good looking, huh?
Never figure her for a mental case, would you?
No. Couldn't have been easy. I mean,
we're in a hospital.
Oh, there was nothing to it. I was a member of the staff. I just walked right into her room.
Come on, tell me, did you make love to her?
What is this, a damn convention?
No, sir. We were just talking hospital business.
Well, go find a conference room.
Yeah, we will. Right away, sir. Very sorry.
Sir? Say that again.
No, now, come on. Tell me what happened. You heard the guy. I don't want to mess up the deal now. Let's get cracking. Come on.
East Meadows. Oh, here it is. E4. Okay. 4. E. Oh, yeah. There it is. It's only about 20 miles northeast of Monticello. It's on Main Highway. Well, that shouldn't take me long at all. April, I'm about to end your little masquerade.
Nestle Crunch is so good it's music to your mouth.
Creamy milk chocolate is the melody. Crispy crunchies are the harmony. The two together are music to munch. Let's hum a few bars of Nestle Crunch. It's music, sweet music to your mouth. Nestle Crunch is music.
It's a classic matchup tonight at 7:30 when the Philadelphia 76ers battle the Boston Celtics for the NBA Eastern Conference Championship. The Celtics have the home court advantage in this best-of-7 series. Larry Bird, Tiny Archibald, and Cornbread Maxwell plan to keep that advantage. The 76ers need a win in Boston if they're to keep their championship hopes alive. Dr. J and company propose to do just that. Tonight at 7:30 when the 76ers battle the Boston Celtics right here on Channel 48. Thursday night at 8, Richard Egan and Diane Baker star in the action spectacle 300 Spartans. Channel 48's 8 o'clock movie. Now stay tuned as John Gavin and Donna Mills join the crew of The Love Boat next on Channel 48.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
We've had it up to here. Silo is overstocked. The recession caught us with too many appliances, too many TVs, too much audio equipment. We've got to reduce our inventory, so we've slashed prices.
Hurry to Silo and save $42 on a 13-inch color portable, just $228. Save $21 on a Tappan microwave oven, just $279.
Silo's overstocked sale. Don't miss out on this one.
Hi, Mr. Burke. What's new?
Oh, Colgate, that's what.
Colgate? New?
Look, it's got a new, improved taste.
But we like Colgate like it is.
You'll like this one even better. It's a fresher, 100% pure mint taste.
It is better, fresher.